Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. What AI changed for developers? For most of my life, programming without sight meant working around limitations rather than through them. I have been blind since birth. When I first learned to code, my world was entirely audio-driven. Screen readers translated code into speech, one line at a time. But code is not meant to be understood linearly. It is structural, interconnected, and often visual in nature. So I adapted. I memorized structures. I built mental maps. I held entire flows in my head. It worked, but it came at a cost. Time, effort, and constant cognitive load. Artificial intelligence is now changing that reality in ways I never imagined possible. From reading code to understanding it. Earlier, I didn't see code. I processed it sequentially. If I wanted to understand a function, I had to navigate line by line, track variables mentally, jump across files manually. Today, AI allows me to ask, what does this file do? Summarize this function. Where is this variable used? Instead of piecing things together manually, I can understand systems faster and more clearly. This is not just productivity. It is a fundamental shift. From reading code to understanding intent, context changes everything. One of the biggest challenges in development has always been context. In a large code base, context is everything. How components connect, why something behaves a certain way, where a change might break things. Earlier, this required intense mental effort. Now, AI bridges that gap. I can ask questions in natural language and get meaningful answers instantly. The system connects dots that I previously had to hold in memory. Debugging becomes a conversation. Debugging used to be frustrating. Error messages were vague. Logs were long and noisy. Now, debugging feels like a conversation. I can describe an issue and get possible root causes, step-by-step suggestions, even alternative approaches, breaking the diagram barrier. Some of the hardest challenges were visual, architecture diagrams, flowcharts, UI layouts. Now, AI helps translate these into understanding. I can get explanations, descriptions, and build mental models with guidance. Learning without dependency. Learning is no longer dependent. I can ask, explain this simply. Give me an example. Break this down step by step and get instant, personalized answers. From limitation to leverage. The biggest shift is not technical. It is psychological. For years, I adapted to tools. Now, tools are adapting to me. That shift is powerful. AI is not just helping developers keep up. It is helping them compete, contribute, and lead. What still needs improvement? AI is not perfect yet. There are still gaps. Accessibility inconsistencies. Over-reliance on visuals. Lack of standardization. A larger opportunity. This is bigger than coding. It is a shift in how we see accessibility. From limitation to possibility. From support to independence. From inclusion to participation. Conclusion. AI did not just make coding easier. It changed how I experience technology. For the first time, the gap is narrowing. Not because challenges disappeared, but because tools are finally beginning to understand us better. And that changes everything. Thank you for spending your valuable time. If you feel that this helped you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe.